The 30th anniversary of Pokemon is right around the corner, and today I wanted to go over my predictions and what I think is going to be announced at Pokemon Day 2026. Stay tuned and let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, the cat's already out of the bag for Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green being brought to the Nintendo Switch. It's not part of Nintendo Switch Online and it has home compatibility. It's $20 for the port for Fire Red, $20 for the port of Leaf Green. Some people are upset. I'm not. Me personally, I'm excited to play them again. Fire Red and Leaf Green are good games, but let's get into, I think, what is least likely and could maybe potentially happen. So I think it's a good thing that Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to the Switch. Maybe, just maybe, the sales that they get, if people do buy them, because some people are upset, will make them put more classic games on the Switch. I personally don't think they're coming anytime soon, like Gen 3 games like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and things like that. But maybe seeing Fire Red and Leaf Green success will cause them to put more games on the Switch. I don't think we're getting Classic Game Collection anytime soon, but for the 30th anniversary, it may be likely, but I doubt it. I think Fire Red and Leaf Green was the big surprises right there. Another thing, I don't think we're getting another Mystery Dungeon game anytime soon. We have Pokopia coming this year, so I don't think we'll be getting another spin-off game anytime soon, especially Mystery Dungeon, because they put the remaster on the Switch. I think it did pretty well, but maybe we're getting a new Mystery Dungeon maybe next year. I don't really know, but we'll see. Another thing that sadly I don't think is going to happen, a Legend ZA DLC number 2. I enjoyed the base game of Legend ZA, and I enjoyed the DLC. The DLC was a little bit grindy with the berries and stuff like that, but I wish that we would get something that expanded on Kalos when we go to like the Badlands and Southern Kalos and stuff like that. Well, turns out Southern Kalos was Paldea. But anyway, I was hoping for a Legends ZA DLC number 2, but that doesn't seem very likely considering the game is just strictly in Lumio City. So a second DLC doesn't seem likely, and if a second DLC is to happen, maybe it would expand on Lumios a little bit and we can go outside to the power plant and stuff like that. But I don't think that is very likely. And then another thing that probably isn't happening, we're getting the Fire Red and Leaf Green ports. We're not getting a Black and White remake this year. Maybe next year after Gen 10, if Gen 10 does come out this year, maybe we're getting a Black and White remake or a Legends Unova game. But I don't think that is happening this time around, sadly. But Gen 5 will get their time to shine soon enough, hopefully. Now, moving on to things that I think are absolutely going to be announced and very likely to be announced at Pokemon Day 2026. Pokemon Sleep is likely getting an update. I personally don't use Pokemon Sleep, but I'm sure there are people out there who use it, so they'll do like their mobile stuff first and then save the big things for last. So Pokemon Sleep will likely be getting an update. I don't even know what it entails, but let me know if you use it in the comments below. I think Pocket TCG and a new TCG set is coming. I'm not into TCG at all. Again, I don't really do any of this stuff. But a new set probably is coming if there's not a new set already announced or anything like that. And Pocket TCG will likely also be receiving an update. Pokemon Go will probably getting more Pokemon added. Again, I don't really play the mobile stuff. I don't play Pokemon Go. I haven't played it in a while. But they'll probably be adding new Pokemon and events and stuff like that. Again, haven't played it in a while. Let me know if you're still playing Pokemon Go in the comments below, because I don't even know what gen or region they're up to at this point. But I think that will be what is it for the mobile section, and then we move on to the Switch games and stuff like that. I think they're going to announce new Scarlet Violet Terra Raids, some new Pokemon being distributed, mystery gifts and stuff like that. That's usually what they do to hold us over until Gen 10 probably. Maybe, but new Scarlet and Violet Terra Raids definitely. We maybe will be getting some Pokopia news because Pokopia releases about a month after Pokemon Day, so it's a little bit less than a month, so we'll be getting an update on that, maybe another trailer, maybe a final trailer and stuff like that, but Pokopia will be out a little bit after Pokemon Day 2026. We will be getting an update on the Nintendo Switch Online, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and the Pokemon Coliseum ports. I do believe that they will be available after Pokemon Day, like literally right after the presentation. I believe that we will be getting those games on the Nintendo Switch Online. I hope so, because I haven't played those games in a while, and honestly, I can't remember playing those games, so I'm going to be playing those games, potentially even for the first time, so hopefully they do add those on Nintendo Switch Online after the presentation. I do believe we'll be getting Pokemon Champions news, a new trailer, and maybe even a release date for Pokemon Champions. This is going to be a big selling point for them this year, I do believe. And then that will lead us into the finale. When we think everything's over, we're going to get some Gen 10 news, potentially a trailer, potentially some voice acting shown, and I do believe we will see the starters and the region for Gen 10, maybe even the gimmick, and they will tease us. And Gen 10, I do believe, will come out holiday 2026. And those are my predictions for Pokemon Day 2026. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the comments below. And if you watch this whole video, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get some Gen 10 news. I will see you guys all then. Peace.